why for years and years, and I've always told these stories, okay, the story of the truckload of dung, that story is well worth recycling, as dung usually is. And truckload of dung is, okay, you go back home and you find in front of your house or in front of your apartment, someone has dumped a truckload, let's not call it dung, let's call it what it deserves, a truckload of shit. Cow shit. Smelly, stinky, right in front of your door. What do you do with the shit of life? Number one, most people say, why me? I don't deserve this. Of course you deserve it. But the thing is, you don't know when you ordered it, so you can't remember. That's the trouble with karma, it's just a bit sort of devious. Number two, you're stuck with it. No one can take it away. Yeah, you can come up to a monk, a nun, a religious person, some sort of guru or wizard, and say, please, can you take it away? Of course, you've all been, in the shit in time to time. You try to get people to get rid of it for you, but you can't. It's yours. You're stuck with it. You have to deal with it. And so, there's two things which people do with the shit of life. The first person puts it in their bag, in their pockets, up their shirt, down their trousers. They carry it around with them. Why me? It's unfair, it's terrible, it's not nice. That's called carrying the shit. Now you find if you carry shit around, you lose a lot of friends. Of course you do, it's obvious. Look, with the best will in the world, you may be the most compassionate and kind person. But do you always like to be around these people who are negative and complaining, why me, who are angry, grumpy, grief-stricken? You can be around such people for a while, but after a while it burns you out. They suck you dry. We always like to be around positive, happy people, don't we? Like spending time. Look, if I was really grumpy and mean and nasty, would you come here on a Friday night? Of course you wouldn't. So we always like being around happy, wise, pleasant people. So if you carry around the shit, you lose a lot of friends. Obviously. But there's the other thing you do with the cow shit of life. And it's obvious, you dig it into your garden. So instead of just complaining about it, you make use of it. And this is the beautiful thing, that you don't need to complain about anything. Use it. And I found in life, anything can be used. Some of the people who've been through the worst problems in life, the worst difficulties, become the best people. Because they dig in the shit of their life, in their garden. It takes a long time sometimes when you're really in the middle of this. You can't just get rid of it in an instant. It takes weeks, sometimes years. You keep digging in a little bit every day. But it always happens, every time it happens, that moment occurs. You look in front of your door and the whole pile of shit is gone. It's vanished. It hasn't gone nowhere. Something's happened in the back garden. You've got this incredible garden there. There's beautiful flowers, and so fragrant that people walking down the street, they could smell it. They like to visit and see your amazing garden. And your fruit trees. The apples in there are just so delicious and sweet, so much so you give them to all your friends, and maybe even your favourite monk and nuns. We get a share too. Why do you do that? Because there's so many of them. In other words, your garden, which you grow from the shit of your life, is not just for you. It's for everybody who even comes close to you. People who just walk past the front of your house. People who are just associated with you because you work with them or you just know them just in passing. They too share the flowers and the fruits of your garden from the shit of your life. I love that simile because number one, it shows you what you do. You don't complain, you don't get angry, but also shows you the result. Yeah, it's tough. But that's the one thing we know in life. It does happen. As uncertainty, this will always happen. But now we can embrace it, accept it, and make use of it, and grow from it, and get this beautiful, beautiful gardens of life.